So good afternoon. In last lecture, we discussed the point, the numerical based on YouTube manometer. Two cases. Okay, the pressure in the pipeline is initially we find the pressure in the pipeline, and in second case, we need to find the level difference between the mercury if the pressure reduced to 9810. We continue the second case of that numerical. Is this numerical visible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In this numerical, we already discussed the first part. The U2 manometer is used to measure the pressure of water in a pipeline, which is in excess of atmospheric pressure. The right limb of manometer contains the mercury and is open to atmosphere. The contact between water and mercury is in left limb. Determine the pressure of water in the main line. And if the difference in mercury level in the limb of U2 manometer is 10 centimeter and free surface of mercury is in the level with center of pipeline. And second case, if the pressure of water in the pipeline is reduced to 9810 Newton per meter square, calculate new difference in mercury level and sketch the arrangement in both cases. We already plot the figure. This sketch was drawn initially. The left side the case 1, right side is case 2. The left side case part is already finished. Is it? The left side part is already finished. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Now right side part, few discussion already discussed. In this right side part, the level of mercury, the free surface of level of mercury in right limb from the center of pipeline. Level of mercury, free surface of mercury in right limb from the center of pipeline is how much?
X.
X is the X. And we know the distance between A horizontal line and D horizontal line is
H1.
yes, that is 10 centimeter. Okay. And why this height is considered as X, this BB line, and this is X, because of the pressure in the pipeline is reduced. See, in first case, the pressure we already calculated, and at that time, the level of mercury is showing the horizontal line AA dash, that is datum line. But in the second case, the pressure is reduced. That's why the mercury level goes off in the left limb. Mercury level goes off in the left limb, and that is represented by the height X. And same height goes down in the right limb. And that is represented by notation again X, same notation, same height. Therefore, we got the second datum line, that is new datum line, and that is represented by the notation by the line. New datum line is represented by which line?
BB dash.
BB dash is a new datum line. Okay, this AA dash is just for the reference. We don't consider this AA line for the calculation part, but just for understanding purpose, just for the reference purpose to determine the dimension. Now BB dash is a datum line for this case second part, and therefore the distance between CC dash and BB dash is how much?
10 minus 2x.
10 minus 2x. And this 10 minus 2x is represent what? Level difference between the mercury level. Level difference of mercury in manometer. Level difference of mercury in manometer, that is 10 minus 2x. As far as left side case, case 1, what is level difference of mercury? 10. 10 is the level difference of mercury as far as part 1, case 1. But in case second, level difference of mercury is how much? Level difference of mercury in case number 2. 10 minus 2x. 10 minus 2x is a level difference of the mercury in case second. And we find out this level difference. See, in this numerical, if the pressure of water in pipeline is reduced to, calculate new difference in mercury level. Calculate the new difference in the mercury level, and that new difference in mercury level is represent in this figure is which dimension? Level difference of mercury.
10 minus 2x.
10 minus 2x. We need to find the value of 10 minus 2x. Initially, we need to find the value of x. Initially, we find the value of x. Okay. And then take the difference, 10 minus 2x. So we get the value of level difference of mercury. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
And you can see this numerical, the same numerical in Word file. This two figure, we already discussed this part 1. In part 1, what will be the level pressure of water in main line? Pressure of water in main line.
12,360.6.
Okay,
Newton per
12,360. 12,360 Newton per meter square is a pressure. And this pressure is reduced to, okay, this pressure is reduced by 9810. This pressure is reduced by 9810 in the second case. Okay, so this is the second case, equation pressure above BB. And we need to put the value and just simplify it. First of all, we need to write the equation above the datum line, new datum line, and new datum line is represented by the line BB dash is a new datum line. So pressure above BB dash on left side is equal to pressure above BB dash on right side. This is the main equation, basic equation. And then we know that pressure above BB on left side. So first of all, you tell me how many fluids above the datum line on left side?
One fluid.
One fluid. Okay. Which one?
Water.
Water above the datum line. So what will be the equation? Pressure
Yeah.
above datum line on BB on left side. Start from the center of pipeline. Start from center of pipeline and comes to the datum line. Tell me the equation.
A plus rho GH.
Okay. PA plus rho GH. And that rho GH for which fluid?
Water.
Rho GH is for the water. So PA is given. What is the value of PA? Pressure is given. 9810 is given in the numerical itself. Rho is a density of water is 1000. G is acceleration due to gravity. And H is represented by 10 minus X. Why 10 minus X? Because we already do some calculation part as far as the case 1 and case second, depending on the original datum line and new datum line. We already find this 10 minus X as the height of water above the datum line BB dash on left side, 10 minus X. And then multiplied by 10 to the power minus 2. Why this 10 to the power minus 2 is multiplied here? Why 10 minus 2 is multiplied here?
Centimeter to
Alright.
meter.
Conversion from?
Centimeter to meter.
Yes, conversion from centimeter to meter. That's why we need to multiply 10 to the power minus 2. And you can simplify it and tell me what will be the left side pressure. Just simplify it and tell me what will be the left side pressure. Okay, the pressure above BB dash on left side. And that is represented by initially the star mark, and we can replace it by actual value, actual calculation. That calculation is we can find till next equation is pressure above BB dash on right side. So what will be the equation for pressure above BB dash on right side? So first of all, you tell me how many fluid, how many liquids above BB dash on right side?
One fluid.
One fluid. Which one?
Mercury.
Mercury. So what will be the equation? Rho GH, is it understood? Pressure
Yes,
above BB
sir.
dash on right side is rho GH. Simultaneously, some student can do the calculation. Previous one. So rho GH, this rho GH is for which fluid?
Mercury.
Mercury, correct? Then rho is not mentioned in the numerical. Okay, density of mercury as well as density of water is not given in the numerical, but we know which value we should taken for the density of mercury and density of water. Which value we should consider for density of water?
1000.
1000.
Correct. And what will be the value of density for mercury?
13,600.
13,600, correct? Another question, what will be the specific gravity of mercury? Specific gravity,
13.66.
13.6, correct. So that density is 13,600 multiplied by G. What is value of G?
9.81.
9.81. Unit is meter per second square. Now H, what is value of H?
10 minus 2x.
Yes, 10 minus 2x, we already calculated. And this again multiply here, 10 to the power minus 2. Why this 10 to the power minus 2 is required?
Centimeter to meter conversion.
Conversion, centimeter to meter. Meanwhile, you can send your answer in chat box. If you calculate it, just tell me what will be the value of part pressure above BB dash on left side. This is the pressure above BB dash on right side. That is 13,600 into 981 into 10 minus 2x, or we can, instead of that, instead of simplifying that, you can put as it is, and you can consider this equation as a okay. Just make it again simple format. We can remove this one, A, not required. You can call this as equation number B. Okay, it is better to do the calculation. We can remove this part. And what we need to do, equating equation A and equation B. Okay. Why we need to equate equation number 1 and equation 2, equation A and equation B? Why?
Pressure on both sides is same.
Yes. Not. Statement is slightly need to change. Equation A and equation B is same because of pressure above the datum line on left side as well as right side is same. Pressure above the datum line on left side and right side is same. Therefore, equating equation number 1 and equation number 2. So that will be the equation is like this. Is this equation visible? Just tell me. Is this equation visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So 9810 plus 1000 into 9.81 into 10 minus x into 10 to the power minus 2. We can simplify this one. Okay, and tell me what will be the value of x. What will be the value of x? And that x is the mercury level goes up as well as goes down in left side as well as right side respectively. And then new difference of mercury level. We need to find the new difference in mercury level. And that new difference in mercury level is represented by which term? New difference of mercury level is 10 minus 2x or x. New difference of mercury level. You can see this figure and tell me new difference of mercury level is which one? 10 minus x or 10 minus 2x? You can observe this figure and tell me new level of mercury difference is 10 minus x or 10 minus 2x? Which one?
10 minus 2x.
10 minus 2x. Okay. Okay, this is part 1 is 91.8 minus 9.81 into x is for part 1. Okay, you can again simplify it for a b equation and tell me what will be the value of x in this second case. Okay, just simplify it and you can find out value of x is how much.
Sir, 4.9815.
Okay. Four point
4.9815.
no. It is a 9.992. You can just cross check your calculation. Point x is equal to, you can see this calculation. I already did the calculation. X is equal to 0.992 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. You can just cross check it and tell me whether it is correct or not. I'll perform this calculation part. You can just cross check from your side. How many students getting the same value? Anyone? Just reply me. Okay, you can do the calculation and you note down the answer for x is of this calculation is 0.992 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Is it? Now we need to find x or any other term. Which term we need to find? The new difference in mercury level, and new difference in mercury level is 10 minus 2x. 10 minus 2x is a new difference in mercury level. Therefore, the new difference in mercury level, just tell me what will be the new difference in mercury level? Do this simple calculation and tell me. 10 minus 2x. And we know the value of x. Ten minus 2 into 0.992. Again 10 to the power minus 2.
8.016.
1 minute. Okay. And answer is 8 point. What is your answer?
8.016.
0.016.
8.016 unit centimeter meter
Centimeter.
centimeter. How it's centimeter? Because we already, what is the calculation of this one? Is this is 8.016? Ten minus 2x, x is in meter. So ultimately this value will be in meter. Its value will be in meter. So meter means value will be 8.016. Again multiply here 10 to the power -2 we keep as it is for the conversion. Are you getting the same value? Your answer is same or different? New level in mercury, the new difference in mercury level is 8.016 10 to the power -2, and unit of this term is in meter. Just the calculation part you can do yourself. Okay. Try to understood the concept why 10 to the power -2 is required, because we already did the conversion centimeter to meter. So this value x is in meter. We put value as it is in this 10 minus 2x. So 10 minus 2 and x is as it is. So calculation part is 8.016 10 to the power -2. Now next part we can discuss the types of U2 manometer. Okay, what are the types of U2 manometer? There are two types of the U2 manometer. One is a vertical single column manometer, and one is a inclined column manometer. Two types of manometer: vertical single column manometer and inclined single column manometer. Different types of single column manometer. We already discussed U2 manometer. Now next type is a single column manometer, and this single column manometer having again two types. One is a vertical single column manometer, and second type is an inclined single column manometer. What is difference in between vertical single column manometer and inclined single column manometer? The figure is in front of you. In this figure, you can easily guess the difference between U2 manometer and single column manometer. Okay. In U2 manometer, in both side of manometer there is a tube, U-shaped tube. But in single column manometer, there is a one side is a tube, and in another side there is a reservoir. That is a, see here the one square box is shown here. That is called as a reservoir. And this cross section area of this reservoir and cross section area of the tube, which cross section area is large as compared to these two tube or reservoir? The cross section area, which cross section area is large? Reservoir or U2? This tube or reservoir?
Reservoir.
Reservoir. Okay. The cross section area of the reservoir is very, very large as compared to cross section area of the tube. Okay. And why it is called as a vertical single column manometer, and why right side figure is called as a inclined single column manometer? It is very simple, just depending on the position of the column. See, right side is called as column, and this column is vertical. This tube is vertical, and in right side this tube is horizontal, just not the horizontal, inclined with an angle theta with respect to horizontal. But in the left case, what will be the angle with respect to horizontal? Left side, what will be the angle with respect to horizontal? In left
90
side,
degree.
90 degree.
90 degree.
90 degree. And this 90 degree angle with respect to horizontal is represent the single column with vertical. That is called as vertical single column manometer. And right side, the angle with respect to horizontal, the tube making an angle with respect to horizontal is represented by the notation
Theta.
theta.
Theta angle.
Theta, and this theta is greater than 90 or less than 90? Less
Less
than
than
90.
90.
Theta is less than 90. Okay. And can anybody tell me if okay, one tube of this single column manometer is open to the atmosphere, and one tube of the single column manometer is connected to pipe. One tube of single column manometer is open to the atmosphere, and one end of single column manometer is connected to the pipe in both sides, both figure. This pipe shown as a pipe, this point A is represent the pipe, and through this pipe the water is flowing. Similarly, in the right side figure, water is flowing through the pipeline, and it making an pressure, exert the pressure. For example, PA. We consider left side figure, and pressure in the pipeline. We consider initially there is no pressure in the pipeline. Initially, we consider there is no pressure in the pipeline. Okay. In that case, level of mercury, height of the mercury in left side as well as right side at the same height or different one. If there is no pressure in the pipeline, then this mercury and right side of this single column manometer, right side, the height is at the same. There is two line, horizontal line is represented here, XX and YY. If there is initially no pressure in the pipeline, it means that the initially level of mercury is at line XX. Okay, initially at the line XX. And if there is apply the pressure in the pipeline, if fluid flowing through at some pressure, then that liquid push the mercury in downside in the reservoir. And at the same time, mercury goes up in the right limb. Okay, the reservoir is connected to the left limb. Reservoir is connected to the left limb. And if the pressure exerted by the liquid, pressure exerted by the water, then mercury push down in left reservoir, in the reservoir, in left limb. And at the same time, mercury goes up in the right limb. Suppose mercury goes down at the height delta H is represented in the figure. Mercury goes down at the height delta H, and at the same time, mercury goes up in the right limb is H2. H2 is a mercury goes up from the initial level. Initial level is a XX dash is the initial level of mercury in both sides, left side as well as right side. Left side as well as right side, the level of mercury is at XX in the reservoir as well as right side limb XX. But when pressure is applied, then mercury goes down in the left limb is represented by the height delta H, and in the right side level of mercury goes up by H2. So delta H and H2, is it same or different? Delta H and H2, is it same or different? Am I audible?
Sir, same.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting my
Same.
question? Are you getting my question?
Same.
Delta H and H2, is it same or different?
Different.
Different. As far as this figure is concerned, see the height of delta H and see the height of H2. Which height is higher? H2 is higher.
H2.
H2 is higher as compared to delta H. What is this? Why this happen? Because of this, see this cross section area. You can see in this figure, which one? This figure. In this figure, is there any reservoir connected?
No.
No reservoir connected. It means that the cross section area of the tube is throughout same. Cross section area of the tube, U-tube, is same throughout. It means that whatever the level of mercury goes down and whatever the mercury goes up, level of mercury goes up is the same. Okay, why is same? Because of the size of the U-tube is same throughout. It means that the cross section area is also same as the size is same. Therefore, the level of mercury goes down and level of mercury goes up is the same. But in this case, can you tell me cross section area of the reservoir and cross section area of the tube is same or different?
Different.
Different.
Different. Therefore, the level of mercury goes up as well as goes down. Is it same or different?
Different.
Different always. Obviously, it's different. Okay. Even there is 1 mm mercury goes down in reservoir. Even 1 mm of height of mercury goes down in the reservoir. At the same time, mercury goes off in the right limb, it may be 10 centimeter to 15 centimeter depending on the size of the right side limb. Okay, even 1 mm of mercury goes off or goes down in the reservoir. At the same time, the level of mercury goes up or down in the right limb is very drastic change. Okay, even 1 mm also. If mercury goes down in the reservoir, at the same time mercury level goes up in the right limb. And if the pressure in the pipe it decreases, means the mercury level goes off in the reservoir. At the same time, mercury level goes down in the right limb. But the level, but height is not same. Height is different. Okay. In reservoir, height is should be small, but at the same time, height in the U-tube is large. Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Why this
sir.
happen? Why this happen? Because of
Because of bigger cross-sectional area.
cross-section area. Reservoir cross-section area is as compared to the right side limb cross-section area. Reservoir cross-section area is very, very large. Okay. Even 1 mm of movement of mercury in reservoir. Even 1 mm movement of mercury in the reservoir. And at the same time, movement of mercury in the right limb is very high. It may increase, it may decrease. Increase means if level of mercury in right limb is increases, it means that level of mercury in reservoir goes down or goes up.
Goes down.
Goes down.
Goes down, obviously. Okay. And new if this XX and this YY, why this two line is shown? Initially, there is no pressure. At that time, mercury level at which location? If there is no pressure, then mercury level at which line?
XX.
XX in the reservoir. And at the right side, where is the mercury level? At the same height, same XX. Okay. And when pressure applied, then mercury level goes down to YY line. And then mercury level goes off in the right limb, and that is height is represented by the H2. Okay. So what will be the height of mercury goes off in the right limb from the datum line? So which one is the datum line? After applying the pressure in the left side figure,
YY dash.
YY dash is a new datum line after applying the pressure. And you tell me what will be height of mercury from the center of pipeline in left limb? What will be the
H1.
height of mercury from the center of pipeline in left limb?
H1.
Is it H1? H1 is a without applying the pressure, that is height of mercury from the center of pipeline. But after applying the pressure, the datum line after applying the pressure is which one?
YY dash.
YY dash.
And what is the difference between XX and YY?
Delta H.
So delta H is add or neglect or need to remove?
Add.
Add.
H1 plus delta H.
H1 plus delta H. Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
So height of mercury, the free surface of mercury in the reservoir from the center of pipeline after applying the pressure is H1 plus delta H. That is from the datum line XX. Sorry, which datum line? YY datum.
YY dash.
YY datum line. And you tell me what will be the height of not height. What will be the free surface of mercury from the new datum line in right limb? You can easily observe the figure from the YY datum line. What will be the height of mercury in right limb?
H2 plus delta H.
Delta H is addition required. H2 plus delta H. Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
Now you can observe the right side figure. You can observe the right side figure. Again, same concept. If there is no pressure in the pipeline, Where is the mercury level? At which line?
X6.
XX in the reservoir, and in the right limb, where will be the mercury level? Is it L is available? I- If there is no pressure, then is this level of mercury is there?
No.
No. If there is
X6.
no pressure, then mercury level at the XX only. Now the pressure is applied. Now pressure is applied in the pipeline. Then what happen if pressure is applied in the pipeline? What happen in the reservoir?
Mer-
Mercury level
Mercury level gets down.
goes down,
Yes.
and at the same time, mercury level goes up in the reservoir, and up to which incline height mercury level goes up? Up to which incline height?
L.
L. L is a incline height, and H2 is a vertical height. L is a incline height of mercury goes off in the right limb, and this H2 is a vertical height of mercury goes off. Okay, this vertical height, this is incline height. And new datum line is which one?
Y.
Y dash. So again tell me, what will be the surface of mercury in the reservoir from the center of pipeline after applying the pressure? Height of mercury in the reservoir from the center of pipeline after applying the pressure.
H1
Yes,
plus delta H.
Correct? H1 plus delta H. H1 plus delta H. Okay. And at the same time, you tell me what will be the height of mercury, incline height of mercury goes off in the right limb. Okay, it is quite difficult to find that height, but vertical height. Vertical height.
H2 plus delta H.
2 plus delta H.
H, correct. Vertical height will be H2 plus delta H is the vertical height of mercury goes up. Incline height, it is quite difficult to calculate it, but mathematically we can calculate it by which triangle? See,
Right angle triangle.
right angle triangle. Okay, in this figure, there is we can draw the vertical line here and mark the horizontal line. This X, YY, we can extend this YY. We can extend this YY line. Okay, and one mark the vertical line from this surface to the YY. Where will be the right angle? At this point, there will be the right angle. Okay, I will show you the one line here. You can just see here. This line visible? This vertical line. I mark this vertical line. Is it visible or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
visible.
This red line. And then this Y line, we can extend this Y line. This horizontal line, Y line. We can extend it. Okay, and we can write the point as A, B, C, D, etc. We can call here the point is A, here point is B, this point is called as a B point. This is the figure. Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And then copy this point and we can call it as point C. That is the intersect. Horizontal line and vertical line intersect at point C. So can you guess it? Where is a right angle formed?
At C.
At point C, right angle. And what will be the angle formed between which one is a hypotenuse?
AB.
AB is hypotenuse.
Hmm.
So what will be the angle between hypotenuse AB and horizontal line BC?
Theta.
Theta. Okay. So which one is a right angle triangle? Means this ABC is a right angle triangle or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Right angle.
The triangle ABC is a right angle triangle, and this L is represent what?
Hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse. H2 is represent what?
Vertical.
To hypotenuse.
Not hypotenuse. The side of
Height.
the vertical, we can say the side of the triangle. BC is one side and AC is another side. And that AC is represent H2. That AC is vertical height of that triangle is represented by the H2. So can you find out the H2? If you know the L, if you know the theta value, for example, theta we can consider as a 60. Okay, 60. And we can consider L as a 10. L as a 10, theta as a 60. So can you find out the H2?
Yes, sir.
How?
Sin theta is equal to H2 upon L.
Sin theta is equal to?
H2 upon opposite side upon hypotenuse.
Means H2 upon L.
L.
And what about the cos theta?
Adjacent upon hypotenuse.
Means which side? Adjacent means which side?
BC. BC upon L.
L. BC upon L. Cos theta means BC upon L. And sin theta means H2
H2
upon L.
upon L.
H2 upon L. From that equation, we can find out the easily which side? Vertical height.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that vertical height you need to use in the calculation part. Keep in mind. You don't consider the incline height in the calculation part. You need to insert the vertical height in the calculation part. And you know how to find out the vertical height in case of the inclined single column manometer. That is the concept of right angle triangle. Is it clear? Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that numerical based on vertical single column manometer and inclined single column manometer we can discuss in the next lecture. Okay. What are the types of the single column manometer?
Vertical single
Vertical
column.
single column manometer and inclined single column manometer.
Okay. If U2 manometer and cross section area of the U2 manometer is same throughout. So level of mercury goes up and level of mercury goes down. Is it same or different?
Different.
Size of the size as well as cross section area of the U2 manometer is same. U2
Then the height
manometer
is-
size is same. It means that the level of mercury goes up and level of mercury goes down. Is it same or different?
Same.
Same. And if the cross section area or size of the U2 is different, means one limb having cross section area is different, another limb having cross section area is different, means level of mercury goes up and level of mercury goes down. Is it same or different?
Different.
Different.
An example is a vertical single column manometer. Okay, vertical single column manometer or inclined single column manometer. In this case, the which cross section area is higher? Which limb, left limb or right limb?
Right limb.
Right limb.
Cross section area is higher,
Lower.
lower. Right side cross section area is lower as compared to left limb, and left limb cross section area is very higher as compared to right side. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So with this, we conclude this session, and remaining part, that is a numerical part, we discuss in next lecture. Okay. So thank you.
Thank you.